In the early 21st century, a mind virus infected society. Now, the uninfected must fight to survive. Wokeland.
Welcome to Surviving Wokeland with Ethan Quinn, a channel dedicated to exposing and explaining the ideology driving wokeness. In our quest for knowledge, join in the conversation by subscribing, turning on notifications, and leaving a comment.
The title of my book, The Ministry of Truth, references George Orwell's dystopian masterpiece, 1984. In a fictional future England, the socialist government controls the people by censoring all information. A job that is the responsibility of the so-called Ministry of Truth. While it is called the Ministry of Truth, it is, in fact, the Ministry of Propaganda. And this is why I chose that as the title of my book, because it depicts what is happening in modern Western society, where propaganda and lies are presented as truth. When I heard that Roald Dahl's books are being rewritten, in what is euphemistically called sensitivity editing, I immediately thought of what Orwell wrote about the work the Ministry of Truth did. Every record has been destroyed, or falsified. Every book rewritten, every picture has been repainted, every statue and street building has been renamed, every date has been altered. And the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. The rewriting of Roald Dahl's books has nothing to do with sensitivity or removing offensive language, and everything to do with manipulating the messaging in the books so that they will mirror woke ideology. For example, the Oompa Loompas in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory are now gender neutral. Another character that has been changed is Augustus Gloop, who, in the new version, will no longer be fat. Fat positivity is one of the ways that woke ideology is gaslighting society into adopting destructive values and behaviors. Augustus being fat is problematic for the woke, because he is a greedy, glutinous, spoiled brat. In woke logic, if a story has a character who is a spoiled brat and also fat, that is the same as calling all fat people spoiled brats. Connecting those dots takes serious mental gymnastics, but that is how wokeness works. This is why woke indoctrination trains people to be offended by everything, so they will connect dots that are not actually connected. The problem with changing Augustus Gloop is that it changes the book's entire message. Augustus is not a brat because he is fat. His fatness does not determine his personality traits. Instead, he is fat because he is greedy and spoiled, and was not taught moderation or self-control. Still, this is a massive problem for the woke Ministry of Truth, because if there is anything socialists hate, it's personal responsibility and self-determination. It's common sense that you will be fat if you eat chocolate continuously, like Augustus Gloop. But this is not a message the woke will allow children to be told. Instead, in wokeness, there must be no correlation between your actions and your outcomes. In woke ideology, outcomes are determined only by the discrimination of your identity group at the hands of the system. Therefore, teaching children that they have control of their lives, can make good decisions that lead to positive outcomes, and are not oppressed because of their identity, is not something the woke Ministry of Propaganda can allow. In my book, I detail how the woke Ministry of Propaganda manipulates society and presents destructive ideology as truth.
That is all I have for today. Please like and subscribe, and join me again tomorrow as we learn how to survive Wokeland together. Until then, this is Ethan Quinn saying, stay free.